Just come back from Morrison's. It's colder. It's colder walking about than on my bike. Right, babies. I got myself a pizza and I forgot I've got them chicken thighs in the fridge. But I was thinking, keep them warm. I'll keep this warm. Bung that in the microwave. And I'll add it as a bit of extra topping, and also the cats can have a bit. Little spoiled brats. Ooh, should have cleaned that after yesterday. Yeah, that stopped working. I've replaced the battery and it's continuous alarm, and it says replaced by October 2015. I think I got a load when I first moved in here. Chris for work. Biscuits. Yeah, babies. You'll have to wait, won't you? For your chicken. Cakes for work, Battenberg. Twirl boys for work. Dreamies for the spoilt moggies. Eh, you love them, don't you, Bobby? Mine, goodbye, you don't get trod on. You love your dreamies. I shouldn't really tip them all in. Eh, you do like them, don't you? Wait a minute. It's like feeding time at the zoo, isn't it? Yeah, Blackie. Oh, hello, Scruffy. Yeah, baby. Ah. That's that stray cat that's feral. I keep trying to tame him, but he won't have it. I'm sure I've been overcharged for them. It says £3 on my receipt, but I'm sure in the bin it said £2.50. There for work as well. Macaroni pudding. 2 for £1.50 special offer. Alright, Blackie. Strawberries for work, £1. Washing powder and roller rice pudding for work. And a bottle of beer after my pizza. McEwen's Champion. 7.3% proof. McEwen's Champion, yes, that's the stuff. I should have got 5 bottles, but no. I put them in for too long, not only 4 minutes, 3 will do. It says contains radioactive material. Are you meant to bin them or what? I know, dirty microwave, that's for some ones I had earlier. I'll knock this off, I don't know why I'm recording this. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you that dehumidifier working again. I emptied it. It's just that I like giving tips, don't I? Because like I said, all these walls were soaking and now they're nice and dry. Although I'm sure it's like tomorrow after the frost being. There we are. Very pleased. £100, but I mean you have to pay for, even though it's only a cheap Curry's version of a dehumidifier, it's not branded. And like I said, you can pay £200-300. That's 100 for a Curry's sort of own cheapo brand, but bloody hell. Filling 1.8 litres, virtually what time is it? It was half past 3. So in 24 hours it's extracted a full tank, 1.8 litre tank. Well, it does say extracts up to 10 litres of moisture per day, but at least it works, and you know, like I said, it's drying all these walls out. So there you are. If you need a dehumidifier, you don't buy them crap uns off eBay. Get a proper one. Let's go into recycling. Right, bye for now. Should I stay in and watch the television? Thank you for watching. As the battery just pinged out. Good timing. Yeah, there it is. Marvellous. Oh, it's full up. See, it's full up already. You see. Right, I'll empty that. And all my brakes to come, like I said. Front, rear. They're off eBay. Yeah, very pleased with that dehumidifier. 1.8 litres already. Just shows how damp this little utility area was, and all the soaking wet has gone already. And a lot of the black spots have disappeared that were soaking before. Marvellous. I don't know what's going on. The camera knocked off when I was talking just before I went in, and I just switched it on and it said proceed with mover recovery. So I knocked it off, blew into the back, blew the contacts on the SD card, and it seems alright, but I think salt dust gets in the bloody back. That's another thing. Salt dust on electronics. If it's not going to recover the film clip I filmed on the way over here, I was just saying that I always like to buy stuff in shops rather than just mooch around and not buy anything, so I bought some more muck off. Although it's £10 here, it's £8 at Yule's. And I was saying to him, I said, oh, it's good stuff, it does seem to work. And the brakes are running nice and freely. I should have done my wheel rims. Well, like I said, I've just done a quick, doesn't look like it, but I did a clean this morning. And come springtime, what I thought of doing, get some satin paint, put it on a sponge, maybe water it down and just rub the rims rather than spraying the rims, just rub them with paints and blacken them up. What did I use last time? That bloody car polish stuff, back to black. And the I reckon to brush there as well. Just a quick wash and brush up. It wasn't a thorough clean. It's better than it was. I just saw a bloke in there, Dave Smith. And he said, I've sent your friend requests on Facebook. I said, oh no, I don't remember seeing anything. Dave Smith. I used to work with a chap that had a bike called Dave Smith. I said, are you Dave Smith that had a bike? I've got a bike. I said, did you play drums in a band on the same bill as the Beatles? No, that's not the Dave Smith from 1995 who I remember then. No, let's have a look on Facebook. I'll go this way, I think. Anyway, the interceptor is not in. That's why they posted the Missenden Flyers YouTube video road test of it. Oh, I said, did you watch it? I said, yeah. He went round a few tootling country lanes in a few nondescript streets like this. I said, if I were doing a test, I'd go to Salisbury Hall and then go through the country lanes to Horton Tower and then do a walk around at Horton Tower. Hint, hint. Oh, I think I'll go home. That's all I wanted to do really, just check if, yes, hang on. Let's check if the interceptor was in, but it isn't. I imagine they get them first down London way. I didn't check the tyres when I was coming this way. I was on this roundabout down here and I thought I saw a rusty nail. I'm going to check the tyres, see if there's something stuck in. And I was going to go around again, see if it's still there and pick it up, but I better not tempt fate. And I was saying, well, if there's a bloody rusty nail stuck in my new tyre. I don't know if it's worth checking that Aldi for cat food. Well, I'm going past that rusty nail again. Is it still here? Can't see it. It's been someone else's tyre. Hang on, Albert. You know, I went to Chorley last week to see if there's any bloody cheap Christmas cat food left. And I forgot about this branch. It's packed, isn't it? I don't think I'll bother if it's sort of, a triangle there. Sort of for bikes, isn't it? We're running low on fuel shortly. If this is packed, the queues are going to be enormous just for cat food. I can't bother. I know it's silly, but what time is it? 10 to 2. If I go home, I can go shopping at my local bloody branch, bollocks to the cats, and get normal cat food. When they've been spoilt though, they tend to leave normal cat food. And a mate at work said, don't be getting yourself out of pocket just for faddy bloody cats. They can starve if they won't eat the food, let them starve. I said, yeah, you're right. I'm just wondering whether I should break out my new spare camera if this one's playing up, but It might just be dust on the contacts. You understand? Ice. I think that forecast is from the previous lot. Like I said last week, still lots of greenery about. Could be a summer's day almost, couldn't it? Four months off of proper warm weather. The end of May. 4 long months. And if they sell high octane here. Someone was saying you're wasting your money, but fuel injection and bike engines shouldn't they have the best stuff in possible rather than the crap? Co-op? Was it a co-op before? Ooh. Yes, I'm slightly confused with this entrance. Co-op. Oh yeah, it says in. Ooh, silly sod. Right, what did he sell? Unleaded, unleaded, supreme unleaded. Imagine coming out with a pittance of money, but like I said, I had no intention of buying more muck off. It was just to be polite. 52 litres. So 5 are there. And 2. £11 to be safe. Like I said, I didn't intend to go on a raid, so I'll be going home shortly. Save the ride out for the middle of summer. I'll test my horn. Always test your horns. You never know when they're going to fail. Yeah, can you hear that? Working fine, both of them. I just thought I'd come up here because I've not been up for a while and just see where it leads. Grindleton, West Bradford. And then there's a back road to Clitheroe, is there? Rail crossing. Oh, it's for the cement work, so it's not going to be very active. Countryside area and a big bloody cement factory slap bang in the middle. The reason is it's for the limestone, a limestone quarry. My sister's working here temporary until middle of February, so I thought I'd come up here. Plus West Bradford's meant to be a bit of a beauty spot down here. Nice, isn't it? You know, that river's a bit swollen. Dog walkers and hikers. But that gets flooded on this bend. See, I could be on that interceptor now. Missing and Flyer said it'd be ideal just for tootling like that Bonneville I had to go on. Never mind knee down and scratching and terracing about, just a nice little tootle. What's up there? There's a town centre up there with all the cafes and things on it. There's no cafes here. What is West Bradford? A little village with nothing in it. Waddington, Grindleton, Three Rivers. Oh yeah, Eve's Hall. Yeah. This is where that wedding, where my niece had a wedding do. Thank you. Eve's Hall is up there on the Three Rivers, and it's a dead end at the end. I won't go past again, there's nothing to see really. And the wedding was in August 2015 and she'd left him after 3 months. Oh, Waddington already. No frozen puddles. I mean, if there was ice about, there'd be icy puddles, wouldn't there? Will be tonight when that sun goes down. So yes, if I was on the interceptor now, this is where I come, a little countryside tootle. I just changed the chap inside. No, maybe this week, we don't know. I said, oh, and he didn't mention about me borrowing it. Though, does he realise it's me he was talking to on Facebook? Because I do a scenic test, not horse muck. I do a scenic test and park it up somewhere scenic to do a walk around. I'm not going over the moors again. Sladeburn, Newton, Trafford and 8 mile, Clitheroe 2 mile. Let's get back to Clitheroe and get home. I've done my shopping, cat food and something to eat for work tomorrow. On this early shift, normally it's in a rice pudding, maybe a Bombay bad boy pot noodle. Let's go mad. Yes, hang on, Dopey. Yes, I'll give way, Albert. Flash me light. And it's getting a bit nippy. There we are. Easy grips on. It'll take about a mile to start getting warm though. Rise you down. This camera stayed level. Wasn't so bad on last week's video. I don't know why I panic brake then, it's just an S-bend, that's all. Like I said, I'm not familiar with roads I've not been on for a while. It's like when I took Hepcat Harley and the drive up to the Lake District and I missed a right turn for Coniston. Where are you going? I said, well, I've only been this way once, it's not imprinted in my bloody brain. We should all just take it easy, shouldn't we? I said that to Mr. TPR as well, we all go far too fast, and I sent him a clip of that silly sod on an MT-09 on a country lane, and because he wasn't familiar with it, he suddenly must have been doing about 80 and there was a bloody mound of earth like a roundabout, but it was grass, a mound of grass, and he went right for it and slammed into a wall. He survived, and that's what I said. I said we just need to slow down, go fast when it's a long straight, certainly. More to go, I was saying about Rocket Centre closing. I said yeah, they've opened up again and a little unit, and that's where it is, Ribble Valley ATC. Let's have a look. Yes, I'm turning missions. This is where they've reopened. A little tiny shop. Can you see the Polaris? Because you used to sell them odd vehicles. Bloody hell. 2 bikes. What kind of place is it? Oh, it's at the garage area, and the showroom is probably behind those shuttered doors. So this is the lads from the Rocket Centre, which went bust, have reopened here. Did it go bust or what? I was saying that my thoughts were, I think I heard somewhere, that the owner had connections with Blackburn Rovers Football Club, and when it started losing money he got the ump and just closed it. Yeah, you can imagine, can't you, this sort of rich man's toy to play with a business like that. And as soon as it's starting not to be profitable anymore, checked it in. Are you letting that chap go? Good. Yeah, I wonder if a do-it-yourself place, they'll sell dehumidifiers, won't they? We're dithering about buying off the internet and it turned out to be not very efficient. I could have gone to 3 shops here in Clitheroe. That's what I meant, I could have killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Good day out, nice meal, lots of beer. And 3 different shops to see about buying a dehumidifier from. If they're still here. Oh, it's closed down. Yeah, it said then domestic appliances, so that's still open. And the other one is here, garlic. Very garlic. Sale now on. That's that butcher's that sells the sheepskins. I think I'll wait till my birthday and have a session then. Can I do a U-turn here? Harry Garlic for everything electrical. Is there a number? No need to go out of dehumidifiers, bloody hell. I did think again another for the bedroom. I'm going to get another Curry's one. But I thought I'd better wait and see about that money. Like I keep saying, is the money going to come from your pension? And if it does, I could buy another then. I think it'll be open on Sunday. Just bloody cafes open is no good, is it, for people who want to buy stuff? Euronics. Oh, number there. Washing machines, microwave, fridge, freezers, fans, heaters. Dust bags for hoovers, toasters. Vacuum cleaner repair centre. Well, I've got one now, like I said, and I'll monitor the bedroom. If I get black spots in my bedroom, I'll know that I need to buy another good quality make. So I pull over again here at this ex-fishing lake. As it's nice and scenic. As I said before, I'd like to know what's happened here, why everything's ground to a halt. Have they been refused permission to build? There's a big mound over there and some kind of concrete blocks. Is that a drainage system to monitor the levels of the lake? But no sign of any lodges, is there? Maybe they couldn't afford. Maybe when they saw the price of them lodges in Blackburn, £25,000 each, they only thought, sod that. 25 grand for a glorified shed. Oh, that's some big mounds of earth there. Have they demolished that cafe? I'm not sure, I can't remember what it was like. There were two private houses and a separate low-level cafe, I think. Maybe that's the actual housing development up there, and maybe there's houses and retirement lodges, but they're not building them round the lake. Oh, yeah, possibly. And just have a nice view for the bedroom window. Yeah, possibly. For some reason I got it into my head that they build around the lake like little wooden sheds, you know, glamping pods, but obviously not. See what it says on the blurb. Be a place where there's possible bloody nails all over the floor. There's workmen going in and out. I still haven't checked my tags, have I? I'll check when I get home. CCTV, deep excavations. As security goes, that padlock's a complete waste of bloody time, isn't it? I used to like stopping you and going to that cafe. Look at that, arseholes dumping the bloody bottles and crap. Knobs. A gap. Doing changing lanes. Yeah, so there it is. Sun shines out. You can see for miles. A bit chilly, but wrap up warm, put your heated grips on, wear plenty of layers of clothing. And everything's hunky-dory, isn't it? Just have to worry about the powdery remnants of the salt on the road. Will it get in your camera? And I'm going to check when I get home just to see what's happened. as the film from home to the bike shop disappeared. Do you wish to recover the movie? It said. I thought, well, yeah, I've never said that before. So, like I said, maybe it's time to get the new camera out that I paid 30 quid for. Put the YouTube grips back on. Not that my hands are gonna heat me bloody body up. This arrived the other day, Tuesday. A dehumidifier costing £50, bought via Amazon, and it came like that, delivered to my local post office. Healthy, trendy, and yet it's actually a brand name on the actual order. I think it's a generic thing. A lot of people make them and put their own brands on. But I've had it on trial for 24 hours in here, my utility room, which had black spots of mould appearing and the walls are wet. And 24 hours later, the walls are still wet, can you see? Soaking. Hi, sure, that's it. They have a Facebook group. I was going to have a look on Facebook. And it's only a small contained area because that door is closed and locked when I'm out at work. And I've always had condensation in here. I repaint it twice a year. And now there's black spots of mould. And I thought this big, well, it's a mid-sized dehumidifier, but is it a dehumidifier? After 24 hours, oh, was that a one drop? One tiny little drop. It's just gone inside now, but it's totally empty. Apart from that one drop which just run down then. And I thought, in a room this damp, it did say something about 30 degrees, and I thought, well, does it just reduce at that temperature, the humidity? I mean, it's a cold room in here, that's why it condensates on the walls. So is it for a tropical climate where it's humid but 30 degrees? Sure. I think I'll inquire on Facebook and then see about sending it back. It's actually had lots of other bad reviews. Although some people said it works fine, but a lot of people have said not fit for purpose, doesn't produce a drop in the container. And I thought, well, that's it. There's just one drop after 24 hours in this damp room. It's behind the curtain. Yeah, it's just water, drops of water. Because of the heat in the kitchen, it comes through here and produces this damp. Somebody said they've sent theirs back and they've got an alternate make which actually does work. Pro Breeze, somebody said. So, I will be sending this back, I think. Unless there's an explanation when I contact them on Facebook. Strange thing is, last winter, Aldi was selling these And I emptied it the other day, and there's an inch of water already from my kitchen. Because the kettle's there, and I make cups of tea and coffee. But unfortunately Aldi only sell things once a bloody year. Otherwise I'll have bought one for in there. Maybe I should swap them round. Put that in there just to get that moisture down. Get the moisture down, I mean. But they work on the same principle, the same mechanism. They're not decompressor ones, they're a different function. That's why they're cheap. Peltier module, thermoelectric Peltier module, that's how they operate, not a big expensive compressor, which could cost £200 to £300 for a bigger size, but at least they work. That just does nothing, one little drop in 24 hours, which is no good whatsoever.